Hi, so welcome back everybody. I'm just sticking in these lovely pieces of Yupu paper that I've done these inks on that I've shown you in the last one, these alcohol inks. I've got 4 old cards from card making with like a serrated edge, which I thought would be ideal to make a little tiny book. So I'm sticking them in just with a glue stick. And then what I've done is I've got some fancy string and I've pierced holes in it, and then I literally have tied it in a bow and then tied it in another double bow through the opposite side. As you can see though, when I've been doing these, I've taken my time and I've moved them round, I've had them upside down, I've had them back to front, just to decide which way that I want to do this little book, because I wanted to have a pattern page and then a plain page, a pattern page and a plain page. It's not easy to work it out sometimes. And then I wanted plenty of plain pages at the back so that people can look through it and just write down what they want to write in the back and have it as a proper little notebook. It make a lovely little gift. I've put the bow on the inside of the book just to protect the string, but I think really probably would be better if you had the bow on the outside of the book. I literally just pushed it through with a pair of scissors, and you can buy the little tiny white circles that you have for securing papers that you put inside folders, like what they use in college and things and high school and stuff, if you wanted to really secure them. But it's only a little bit of fun, and I just wanted to put these smaller ones into making into a little book. The others that I did that I shown you in the last video, I'm going to pop those into my sketchbook because they're a bit bigger, and you know. But these also in this same method here, just sticking them onto making them into labels. And you can buy, is it 50 labels or something like that on Amazon for something silly like, I don't know, £3 or £4. So for Christmas they would look really, really nice, because you could add little bits of snow if you wanted, and glitter and anything that you want really. They also make lovely Christmas cards just as they are. And it would be nice that if you sell paintings to people, to send them a Christmas card like this as a thank you for being a customer. I selected those nice ones for the front and the back, like I said. This is where it shows you where I'm swapping them round, because I didn't know whether to put the ball at the top or at the bottom, and then I realised I would like it at the bottom, so I had to fold the paper in the opposite direction. But they can bend it anyway, and I think that if you've got a nice bone for creasing and things, to making your creases really nice, then you can. I've done this quite quickly just so that I could show you really, but yeah, I really enjoyed doing this, and it's a nice little keepsake. Another thought that I had, you could have these, if you really like them, you could have these printed, couldn't you, as Christmas cards. You take them along to the printer and have so many printed out, or you can do that online as well. Yeah, so there's lots of nice little things that you can do. So here I did do it quite quickly. I'm sorry, I do apologise that I wish I'd have done this in real time so you could have seen it, but I literally just pierced 2 holes with my scissors, and I've got a little tool that I use for scratching, that I just use that as well to poke them through. And like I say, it looks a nice neat edge on the outside, but then you've got the bow in the middle. Maybe if the bow was on the outside, it doesn't bother me, because I would just move the bow to one side if I was going to write something on the opposite page. Doesn't bother me, because I quite like the neat edge on the outside of the book. There's lots of different ways you can stitch them. You can fold them in and cut the slots in and do it in all different ways, or you can just glue them in. But always a risk, I think, with gluing them in, because it just can easily, they can just fall apart. This way they can't fall apart, and they're kept together quite nicely. I really enjoyed doing it. So I hope you liked the video, and I just thought it would be a little extra from the last video that I did to see what I did. Bye!